Many people realize that our country is changing from a healthy one to an unhealthy one. What most people don't realize is how bad the effects of being an unhealthy society really is. With being an unhealthy society, there are many negative aspects. So most people should start to change into a healthy lifestyle. And with this, there are three main benefits for being healthy and active. The major benefits include a longer lifespan, a reduced risk of disease, and improved mental health. The first benefit of becoming a healthier person is a longer lifespan. Over time, studies have been done to improve people's lifespans, and scientists say that if you get the recommended amount of exercise per day, or per week, which is 150 minutes to 2.5 hours, you can make your lifespan up to 7 minutes per minute that you work out. I know 7 minutes doesn't really seem like a long time, but once you get older, you realize that things become more important to you, and your family seems to be more important, and since people are getting older, you want to spend as much time with them as possible. When you work out, you also feel more energized, and you will have time to play with your kids, go grocery shopping, and you'll feel better about that. Because I know people that come into the grocery store where I work, little old ladies say to me, "Oh, I'm so tired today, I just want to go home and go to bed." But if you work up to the stage of being healthy, you'll feel the need to go out and you'll feel better about getting grocery shopping done. Also, you'll find yourself to be more focused on things such as work or even driving. At work, you're sitting behind a computer or dealing with kids all day. You find yourself to be more focused on what people are saying, or when driving, your reflexes become better. Working out is also good for your body. Your heart, your lungs, your bones, and your joints are the most important part. And you'll become more flexible, even in your household, if you're reaching high for something in the cabinets, you won't feel as sore later on, saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sore, I don't even know what happened to me." The second major benefit of becoming more active is a reduced risk of disease. I was talking about how your heart is the most important part. It actually is, because most people don't realize how not being active affects things such as diabetes. According to a journal article, overweight and obesity statistics, children are more prone to obesity and diabetes just from sitting on the couch and watching TV. If they have an excess amount of time doing things like this, their life becomes more sedentary and they won't be as active, and their life is at a greater risk for problems. Charts also show that most parents don't care what their children do, and that's a problem because the children will not have a happy and healthy life. About 18.6% of boys and 14% of girls in our country are overweight, and 1 in 3 children to the ages of 6 and 19 are overweight, and 2.3% or 69% of adults are overweight in our country today. These problems are due to a high-speed society of people going out, spending time with their friends, or going to work, and they just grab fast food on the way home, and they don't eat a healthy meal like they should be. They're taking in all of these saturated fats and fatty foods that aren't good for them. According to Simple Steps of Preventing Diabetes, research says do not live a sedentary life. This will slow down your metabolism and increase your risk of diabetes. Nurses also do studies quite frequently to figure out how much of their patients are at risk for diabetes, and they say 90% of type 2 diabetes in women is because they have excess weight on their bodies and they don't live a healthy life or exercise like they should. Another disease is cardiovascular disease, and this is the most serious of all of them. It includes heart attacks, stroke, and heart failure. According to the book Access to Health, these problems can happen to anyone, even under the age of 65. The only way to prevent these things is to stay active, to avoid tobacco products, and avoid also the saturated and fatty foods. The final benefit to staying active is improvements of mental health. Stress is one of the largest problems in our society today, and it is a problem that can eventually break down your body. Research found in a book, Prospects to Nutrition, shows that stress causes headaches, backaches, muscle cramps, and in extreme causes, even suicide. These problems are found most of the time in college students. 33% of college-age students say that their stress causes their schoolwork to go down, and that's just not good for them. They need to be able to cope with their problems and all the things that they are doing, such as their schoolwork, their finals, work at home, those sorts of things. And they say that if you exercise while you're stressed, it reduces the stress hormones and causes the good mood hormones to raise. Being active also helps you to sleep better. They say that it uses muscles that don't get used very often, and it causes you to a deeper sleep and a more peaceful sleep. People who work say that they live a happier life, and they are happier because they have to spend time with their family and their children, and they have a more positive attitude while doing these things. With all three of these benefits stated, it's a no-brainer why people should want to stay active. With a longer life, reduced risk of disease, and improvements of mental health, everyone should start being active today.